Welcome back, everyone, and you are now watching our signature segment of See the Stories. And Indonesia, as we know, is currently hosting the World Water Forum in Bali with the theme of Water for Shared Prosperity.
Water and the environment are related to our daily lives, which means that we must preserve both. Now, speaking of which, we are now connected with a community who wants to educate the public to be more conscious with the issue. Joining us today is Vannessa Letizia, one of the Greeneration speakers, to tell us more about it, about the community. Hi, Vannessa.
Hello everyone.
Hi, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Yeah.
So, we're very
Thank you for
curious.
having me.
We're very curious about Greeneration. So, can you provide some background information on the Greeneration community?
Okay, so Greeneration Foundation is an NGO established with the mission of fostering environmental awareness and sustainability in Indonesia. We founded in 2014. The organization serves as hub and catalyst in the ecosystem, environmental ecosystem. And we manage programs through both intermediary schemes and also direct implementation, focusing on behavior change related to waste management, climate change, and also circular economy.
Okay, so it's everything about environment and sustainability and things like that.
Yeah.
So what types of activities, if you could give us example that the Greeneration engage in?
Okay, so Greeneration undertakes a variety of activities aimed at promoting environmental sustainability. And this includes community empowerment. We're working with local communities to increase the environmentally friendly community behavior change through implement the waste management projects. And we also have collaboration programs. We're building a platform and also a place for stakeholders on environmental issues. And by partnering with them, by partnering with the corporation and also other organizations, we try to integrate sustainable practices into their operations. And the last one, at the moment, we develop a Green Fund Digital Philanthropy. We're mobilizing support and also resources to back innovative and effective projects that provide solutions to environmental problems through digital platform to collect public donations.
Right, so you were mentioning about the Green Fund Philanthropy. Yeah. Of course, I mean, this is something that everyone wants, you know, environmental, to preserve the environmental sustainability, prevent climate change from worsening, but of course, it takes a lot of funding.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, talk to us
really
maybe
true.
about the challenges that Greeneration itself is facing in not just promoting, but, going forward with their activities.
Yeah. So Greeneration Foundation faces several challenges in educating the people, and also while we try to campaigning our vision and also mission, and it includes lack of awareness because many people in Indonesia are not fully aware of the impact of their daily activities on the environment, and also behavioral change. Changing established habits and behaviors regarding waste disposal and consumption is a slow and challenging process. And policy and regulation gap, it's also the most important part, personally, for my point of view. Inconsistent implementation and also enforcement of environmental policies can hinder the progress. And the last one, resource constraints, because like you mentioned, limited funding and also resources can restrict the scope and scale of our programs.
Now, speaking of scale, on a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate the awareness of Indonesians toward environmental cleanliness and proper waste disposal? Hold on. And what strategies do you use to raise public consciousness about maintaining a clean environment?
So on the scale on 1 to 10, I would rate the general environmental consciousness of Indonesian people at around 5.
5. Wow. That's a long way to go then.
Okay.
And so what do you do to catch up, help them catch up with the more awareness?
Yeah, while there is a growing awareness of environmental issues, significant efforts are still needed to instill the consistent and practice across all communities.
Right. So I mean, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So to educate people to be more conscious, what we can do is, like the implementation of comprehensive education programs,
All right.
and also public awareness campaigns, community involvement, and also maybe the last one is about incentives and penalties. So it's related to the law enforcement part. That, like I mentioned before, it's really important to solve these problems.
So I mean, from your perspective, what seems to be the problem? Why is it so hard to get public awareness so high? Is it maybe a lack of education, perhaps, or
Bended in our lifestyle somehow.
Yeah, maybe a lifestyle, or maybe some traditions, or some maybe habits that are hard to get rid of?
Yeah, I think it's about habits, because changing behavior, like people already have their daily routines. If we try to change their behavior into be more eco-friendly, I think it will bother their comfortness level. So we need to give education consistently, because I think the public awareness is now, I think it's starting to grow, but we need consistent effort.
Yeah, so certainly our task is to introduce this new culture of eco-friendly in our life, right? So what are the programs that you to help people to be more aware, and also to ensure the implementation that is successful for the eco-friendly as actions, perhaps?
So one of Greeneration Foundation eco-friendly program is the Citarum Repair. Citarum Repair initiative, we aim at restoring and maintaining the health of the Citarum River. And to make this program work, we collaborate with other stakeholders, because we cannot do this alone. In this program, we collaborate with River Recycle, who support the technology to be applied in the Citarum River. And we also collaborate with Waste for Change to collect and manage the waste that collected from the Citarum River, while Greeneration Foundation is responsible for the education and communication part. Because we need a lot of stakeholders to take part, and we have our own roles and responsibilities to make it work.
Okay, Vannessa, so with Indonesia hosting the World Water Forum in Bali and Greeneration Citarum's Repair Program, how important is public awareness about clean water?
So people's awareness regarding clean water is critically low, which poses a significant challenge. Despite the essential role of clean water in health and daily life, many communities lack knowledge about water pollution and its consequences. And our Citarum Repair programs aims to address that problems. And by we trying to educate the communities, we promoting water conservation, and also highlighting the health impacts, because it is have affected people's daily life. So it's collaborative efforts.
Right. So, and of course, the forum is going on. The World Water Forum in Bali is going on for over a week, around 8 days. So, I mean, what are your expectations from the forum for the future of water resource management, following the event?
So, I think after the event, we expect to see increased awareness. Because there are a lot of exposure for this event, right? So I hope the heightened awareness and understanding of the importance of a circular economy and sustainable practices amongst participants, and also for the broader communities. And also we expect to see stronger collaborations, because enhanced partnership and networks among stakeholders committed to environmental sustainability is really vital. And actionable commitments, because concrete commitment and action plans from various sectors to implement circular economy principles is also played a key part. And maybe the rather important thing is about policy influence, and also ongoing engagement. So it's not end by that event, but yeah, it's still ongoing efforts and also commitment from all the stakeholders.
Right. When you talk about eco-friendly as well, you cannot forget about the garbage, because we tend to have a lot of plastic waste, even food waste and all that.
On a daily basis.
On a daily basis, and a lot of people not knowing how to basically divide your garbages and maybe minimize, right?
And even throwing it in rivers.
And throwing it in the rivers.
Right.
Some people do not even have their own trash bins, so they throw it somewhere. So what are your thoughts on the proposal to create a garbage island? Is it a good idea or is it not a good idea?
I think the idea of building a garbage island is controversial and really complex. While it could offer a temporary solution for managing waste, but it also raises several concerns. So I think it's more important and essential to focus on sustainable and systemic changes that address waste generation and management holistically.
Okay.
Are you hopeful of the future, though, in terms of sort of water, resource management and public awareness?
Although we're only on level of 5 right now.
Yeah, right. So how do you see it? Maybe
She has to be optimistic.
5 or 6.
When can we get to 7? Or 6 even.
Hopefully with all efforts that ongoing at the moment, and also the commitment and policy that already being developed, I think we have I think we can be more optimistic about environmental issues that happen in Indonesia can be solved, and we can create environmental behavior for the public. So we will have more sustainable life.
Hopefully.
Hope so.
Well, thank you so much, Vannessa, for sharing. And hopefully the idea and campaign to create a more green nation generation will happen soon.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I think we have to be more aware now, because our score is only 5, guys.
Yeah.
But it's a big homework, for garbage to dispose recycling. It's still hard for people.
It's still hard for people. But have I shared with you guys that my mom, she threw her garbage once a month. Because she has at her back, the garden in the back, she has this very big sort of a bin, and she puts, so what she does, she divides the for example, the fruit peels and all that, divided from the leftover foods that you don't eat, like fish or cooked, So these ones can actually be recycled into something like a compost.
Wow.
And she does it at her, garden back there. And she kept all the plastics and the papers and everything at one garbage bin. So she only calls the garbage guy once a month.
Wow.
I'm like, amazing.
That is amazing.
She does the molasses, she mixed everything, and then she put more dirt on it and become compost, and she can, put it on her plants.
Right. So maybe this is something maybe, like Green Nation or maybe parts of the government can, educate the public on how to be more like that,
Yeah, it's not as simple as...
it's not simple. And maybe it's something that, people would really have to read up about on how to be more eco-friendly and manage your waste more efficiently.
Yeah, I think we have to move step forward rather than just bringing your own tumbler.
Right.
Yes.
Or your own plastic shopping bag and things like that, right?
Right.
All right. Now, after sharing some stories of organizations that focus on saving the environment, allow us to offer some more points as to why we should preserve the environment for both now and the future.
This next story is about Bendung Lepen, which is found in the upper stream of the Gajah Wong River and is a beloved attraction in Yogyakarta and its surrounding areas.
The efforts were recently underway to restore and clean up this irrigation canal, which had previously fallen into disrepair.
The serene and the gentle sound of water welcome visitors to Bendung Lepen in Merican Village, Giwangan, Umbul Harjo District, Yogyakarta. Situated in the upper stream of Gajah Wong River, this attraction has become a vital irrigation canal. Previously neglected and in disrepair, Bendung Lepen underwent restoration efforts initiated by the village's youth. Spanning 100 meters, this irrigation canal also serves as a breeding ground for tilapia and carp. The transformation of Bendung Lepen into a tourist destination began in 2019, funded by contributions from local residents.
Jadi dulu tempat ini, selokan ini tuh penuh dengan sampah dan sedimennya juga hampir 50 cm lebih. Jadi kalau kita nyemplung ke sungai itu isinya lumpur dan ya benar-benar sampah. Setelah bersih, muncul lagi dari teman-teman, kok masih ada sampah yang lewat nih. Nah, kita bikin sekat di depan itu. Sekat di paling depan itu kita bikin sekat tujuannya untuk menyekat sampah dari sungai besar yang masuk ke aliran irigasi. Nah, di situ setelah udah bersih, udah kita pasang sekat, ada muncul ide lagi, yuk kita kasih ikan lah biar lebih menarik gitu. Nah, awalnya cuma itu, jadi tujuan utama kita dulu adalah membersih lingkungan sekitar kita.
Since its development, Bendung Lepen has not only attracted tourists, but also brought benefits to the local community. The harvested fish provide an annual revenue stream, boosting the local economy and contributing to the well-being of residents. Today contributor reporting from Umbul Harjo, Yogyakarta.
Viewers, your stories will continue after the break, and we will talk more about non-profit organization in Indonesia. Don't go anywhere.